Hi guys, Scott again, and welcome back to another video. Now, as I said in my last one, today is again about Focus RS. So I haven't actually done really much into it yet. I know I spoke about it when I picked it up, but I thought I'd come out and give you a little walk round and some details and specs on this specific Focus RS and the Focus RS in general. So I'm going to put a couple of walk round videos in for you now. One of the outside of the car and one of the inside, just to get a quick view on the spec. So as you saw in the walk rounds there, the main features and extras for my Focus RS are, it's got the mount tune FPM 375, and I know having that badge doesn't mean it's got it, but I have the certificate and the documents to prove it. And pretty much other than that, the main features are the shell seats and the forged wheels. Now I'm going to go into these in a bit more detail and the car in a bit more detail, but I'll do that while I'm driving. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the walk rounds of the car, the inside and the outside, and got a bit more of an overview of my Focus RS. I just want to say thank you for watching this. If you're not already, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and it lets me know that you want to see more content. And also, I just want to say thank you for all the comments that you keep giving up on the videos, all the interaction with me. I do enjoy it, and I do try and reply to every single comment I get. So now we've got that out of the way, let's talk about the car. So as I said, the main features on my Focus RS specifically are the shell seats, the forged wheels, and the FPM 375 kit. So I'm going to go into each of those in a bit more detail, just to let you know what they are if you don't know, and why I specifically wanted a car with them. Now I did also ideally want the Lux pack, but until I bought the car, in my mind it had the Lux pack until I got it home, opened the doors and realised that the little door protectors didn't come out. But it's not the end of the world not having that, in my opinion. Right, so for me, the main thing when looking for one of these cars, I'm going to have to say it was the shell seats, which is about a £2,500–3,000 optional extra, which give you these half leather, half Alcantara Recaro seats front and back. So Nothing against the standard seats. I've had experience with them before in Focus ST and Fiesta's STs, but in the RS I thought you need something a bit more, like, in my opinion, just these look the part. And they also don't have, like, I wasn't a big fan of the, if you look at some of the standard seats, they've got this, like, they've got the nitrous blue lines down them, and I wasn't a big fan of that. I don't mind it with the Recaras. You can get these ones in the blue edition, which came out in 2018, with a bit of nitrous blue down them, and they look good, but something about the standard Recaro seats with the nitrous blue on them just didn't quite do it for me. So a big thing was these seats. Also, not the end of the world, and but just a nice extra to have, was the FPM 375 pack. So I went into this a little bit in my first video, I spoke about it, but the FPM 375 pack is the first and most basic mount tune pack you can get on the car. So it takes the stock horsepower up from around 350 to around 375. Also ups the newton meters of torque from 470 to 510. So it's a small but nice little power difference. It was a kit that I was looking at having put on anyway if it didn't come with it, but I think it's about £1,000 to buy when Mount Tune actually have stuff in stock, but at the moment they don't have a lot in stock. So it was just a nice extra to have, and something that swayed me more into buying this one over some of the others on the market. And for me also, like many others out there, it had to be the black forged wheels. It's hard to describe, but in my opinion they sort of break the car up a bit more, make it look a bit meaner. I like the design of them a bit more than the you can get, it's still 19-inch wheels either way, but they were 20 spoke silver rims, which I don't really like the look of. Some people might, that's complete personal preference. Everything I'm saying here is my opinions. So now I've gone through the things that I was looking for, I'm going to go through the things that I didn't want on the car. So the main thing I didn't want on this car when I was buying it was a sunroof. Not because I don't like sunroofs or I've got anything against them. It does make the car give it a lot of extra weight on the top, which isn't, I don't think I'm going to be driving the car hard enough majority of the time for that to make a difference. It was mostly due to the horrible design Ford have done in their sunroofs up until, I think they've changed it on some of the newer Focuses. But if you go with the likes of Mercedes, Audi, VW, all those sort of VAG group cars, the panoramic sunroofs on them look incredible. And if I was going to get one of those cars, a sunroof would have been a must, just for days like this or days in the summer when you go out for a nice drive, just crack the roof open a bit. But the sunroof on this Focus looks like it came from the 1980s. It looks like something you'd see on a Mark I Sierra. So there were many out there with the right spec, the mount tune kit, the forged wheels, the seats, and then you get through all the pictures right to the last one and you see it's got a sunroof, and it just ruined it for me. So I was quite happy to find this one and get it for a reasonable price. So there you go guys, that's my spec, a brief look around the car and why I chose what I chose when buying this car and what I looked for. So there's obvious things that people look for and have commented on the videos, which is the big one is the head gasket. Oh, they sounded nice. The big one is the head gasket recall. That's always going to be on everyone's mind when you have one of these cars. So I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said earlier, if you're not already, please subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.